the Ron and Fez show. Fezzy, our next guest coming up tonight is Donna Connell. She's written a book called Why Doctors Can't Write, Why Doctors Have Such Bad Penmanship. And it is true, right, Fez? You just, when you turn around and you try to find out what's on your prescription, you can't even read it yourself.
I'm always amazed that the pharmacist can fill any of those prescriptions, where you can drop those off and it's not like, what does this say? What are you supposed to be picking up here?
And it's amazing for you, huh?
It's just amazing they can decipher that hieroglyphics.
Here is Donna. Donna, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you tonight, ma'am?
I'm here.
Yeah. So why can't doctors write? What's going on there?
Well, the problem is it's not doctors' fault.
Mm-hmm.
The major reason is the method of handwriting taught in American public and private schools today, which is 300 years old. It was designed in the Baroque period of art and has all those elaborate and grotesque forms and ornamentation. So the problem is this form of writing commonly taught, handwriting commonly taught in American schools, cannot be written rapidly and still be legible. If you write it slowly and carefully, it's fine.
Right.
But unfortunately, in today's fast world, it's necessary that people write fast, and so the handwriting does not fit today's needs.
So you're not blaming the doctors themselves because so many people get wrong prescriptions, right?
Absolutely. It's not the doctor's fault. It's what's taught in schools today.
What would you do, Donna? How would you change the way that we write?
Well, first place, I'm an educator. And educators are very slow to change, okay? And I don't believe American educators will make any change in this handwriting instruction until some higher-level agency strongly recommends it. And why doesn't the American Medical Association take it on?
Well, where are they at on all this?
And what I've written to the Federal Department of Education. And they answered my letter. The department has no jurisdiction. Curriculum content is the responsibility of state and local authority. Now, I'm a Californian, but the California State Superintendent of Schools and our governor's appointment for education have written to me that handwriting is not their responsibility. So nobody is making any effort to make any change. So even President Bush doesn't believe this is a serious matter. The New York Times recently reported on his attending a recent meeting on health education in Ohio. And he spoke to the doctors there, and he said, we have fantastic new pharmaceuticals to help save lives.
Right.
But now we have docs still writing by hand, and most of them can't write very well anyway. So you see, he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, right.
And it's no joke if someone gets the wrong pills.
It's a funny joke to them.
Yeah, and it's not only medicine, but other business, etc. And a million letters wind up in the dead letter office of the post office every year, and the National Geography Society reported that our confusing, inadequate, and archaic handwriting instruction costs American business $70 million every year.
$70 million, Fez.
Oh,
Yes.
man. That money could be going to
Really
Iraq.
an American problem.
Well, we're against them.
Now, others in the world do not write the same way, okay? Countries with British culture, Ireland, Scotland, Australia, New Zealand, they continue to teach a very simple, clear form that was designed in the 8th century.
Maybe we should send our children there to school.
Yes. So the problem is they start each letter at the top, and with fluency, some letters are naturally joined if they end on the right side. And they do not change to a different form in later grades. They start in the beginning and keep on going, and gradually it becomes better with speed.
So no cursive, we just print, you're saying?
Well, printing means letters made with separate strokes.
Right.
And that won't help either, because that's too slow. And so printing messages written rapidly also become illegible.
Yeah. So we're doomed. We're actually doomed right now.
I know, because we're not going to scrap the English language.
Why not?
Okay.
All
right. So the problem is we have this necessity. I mean, The invention of our phonetic alphabetic system thousands of years ago was a gigantic step towards civilization as we know it today. Some say it's been more important than the invention of the wheel. And it's a major tool for continuing civilization as we know it. But we need to respect and celebrate this invention and do something about American handwriting. Two American doctors have also written a book about this problem, and
the problem is we can't read it.
Internal Bleeding, the truth behind America's terrifying epidemic of medical mistakes. And they also have a chapter on handwriting.
All right, we're going to take some calls now. Fez, this is an alarming problem we're dealing with, huh?
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was costing American business so many millions of dollars each year. We're talking to Donna Cannell, author of Why Doctors Can't Write.
Donna, here's a caller. It's Iris. Iris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, this is Iris calling.
Hi, Iris. You're on with Donna.
Donna, thank God somebody has written the book.
It's time.
It's time. I went to my doctor. I got some medicine for my influenza, and the kid in the counter hands me 24 Easter Peeps.
As your medicine?
As my medication.
All right, I don't think a doctor would write a prescription for Marshmallow Peeps.
Thank God you've written this book, Donna.
I'm trying.
Praying for it. Now, the other question was, when I go down to the pharmacy, and I've lived here for years, the entire neighborhood is colored now. And I mean, I didn't know whether I was going to get jacked when I got out of the car.
Yes, that's a serious problem.
What do we do about it?
Well, I'm not sure what your problem is.
I'm just saying.
You think that's related to bad penmanship, Donna?
Bad penmanship is the problem.
Yes. Well, the problem is the pharmacist can't read the directions.
Right.
And so that's where we go.
And they wear those metal chains and their backwards caps and the pants all down.
Yes.
It's
okay.
awful.
One common sample of an error.
They say they're all big down there, too.
Yes. When the letter U is an abbreviation for unit. And if the U is not made with straight sides by the doctor or whoever's in charge,
right,
then it's going to be misconstrued as a 0. And the patient received not 1 unit of the drug, but 10 units, and he died.
Right.
It's a very simple matter of handling.
I got 2 units once.
Yes.
They were brothers.
At
I
the
appreciate
pharmacy?
you. Donna, how do I get a hold of this book?
Okay, you get it from, the quickest place to get it is from Amazon. Just order it from Amazon.
Amazon.
Yes.
All right, I'll go to Barely Legal Teams. Thank you very much, Donna.
You're welcome.
You're proving that the pen is pennier than the pen, and I appreciate what you've done here.
Thank you.
Let's clean up the neighborhood. Let's get it back the way it was, old school. All right, I'm outie 5,000, Donna.
Thank you, Iris.
Peace.
Now, Donna, is it as simple as, like, maybe just having penmanship courses in school again?
Well, the problem is with penmanship courses, most of them will still be teaching the loopy cursive, and that doesn't help. So the whole form has to be changed into something more simple, like the British. So, but also it is true that, in the last century, teachers were still expected to cover 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. But in today's world, the push for testing, we test only reading and math.
Right.
Writing doesn't get its share of instruction.
They don't care. And most of these kids are high. Let's go to Andre. Andre, you're on with Donna Connell.
Hello, this is Andre.
Oh, hi, Andre.
Nice to talk to Donna.
Yeah. Fez, did you say hi to Andre?
Hello?
Hi, Andre. Thank you for calling in tonight.
Andre, what is it that you wanted?
Sometimes I don't even know if good penmanship is the way.
Fez, what did Andre just say?
He said he's not even sure if good penmanship is the answer.
Oh, I see. So what would you do, Andre?
You see, I'm a big man.
Uh-huh.
7'4", 560 pounds from Grenoble, France. I have very big fingers. I'm going to write big with these big mitts of mine.
Do you think people are too big, Donna?
No.
I mean, here's a guy here's a guy who's 6'10".
No.
What?
7'4",
Mm-hmm.
560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
Okay.
Yeah. Donna,
I put maybe 2 letters on a page.
Yeah.
It takes me a whole notebook to write a sentence. I write that big.
he writes big. How do we get to this in children so they're not writing so large?
Well, size doesn't have really anything to do with it. The point is it has to be legible.
Well, I mean, the guy's he's like 6'3".
7'4", Donna. 560 pounds from Grenoble, France.
Well, the tool you write with makes a big difference.
Right.
I would recommend.
Then you won't make so many mistakes.
Well, I also have
Mistakes.
what, mistakes?
Yeah, no. Yeah, there it is.
I also don't like the letter S. It's too snake-like. And try to get through your day. Try to write anything without the letter S. It's hard.
It's one of the most difficult letters for young children to write because it has 2 diagonals. And in a diagonal, you have to remember whether it goes up or down or left or right. And it is a difficult letter to write, so I can understand what you're saying.